Market update here on the 9th. So Boeing, I had a question about Boeing. I haven't gone over the chart in a while, but I'll just show the overall layout of this. COVID crash was an A wave. We got this choppy move up here that took about a year. So this was a year, this was a year. This down move took about 15 months. So that's 28 months in total, or that's 27 months in total. And then this move to the top took about 18 months. So I think that this is definitely a completion of an ABC move right here. And how far did it retrace from the top? It retraced all the way past the 0.61 fib up to here. So with that being said, I think the B wave is finished. Why would it come up higher? It's already retraced to the 0.61 fib. So that means A and B are already finished. Let's go out here to the monthly. So going back here all the way to the very bottom, this is only retraced a very small amount. I don't have an exact count on all this right now. I don't know if it's finished yet or not, but it's barely retraced from the bottom if you're looking at it using log chart. Of course, getting my target from this is probably stupid because 50% retracements at 13 bucks, and I don't think Boeing's going that low. So we can pretty much just off-right, not even look at the long-term chart. Let's just look at what's going on here. Again, A, B. So I do think a C wave is coming, and I think that it's very likely this hits somewhere down here. You have a gap at 70 bucks. So I'm not necessarily bullish on Boeing here. Let's zoom in here a little bit farther and go over this wave now. So now that we got that out of the way, this is probably the B wave right here. We got this move down here. Looks impulsive to me. And I went over this in previous videos. It was 5 waves in my opinion. So I'm going to label this A or 1. Because again, if this is AB, then we're looking for a 5-wave move down. How far did this retrace from the bottom? Only to the 0.38 fib. So with that being said, this is probably not finished. The retracement is probably not finished. This is probably going to go higher. Let's see here. Probably going to get a move up to like 200 to 220 at some point. This took about 4 months, and we've already made it to 5 months here. It looks like the A wave ended right here. Potentially B already finished. Let's see here. And I haven't looked at this in a while, so I'm just going to basically just say that this needs to retrace more. So this is not finished yet. This looks like an expanded flat to me. So I think that being bullish here is fine. I think that you're going to get another move up here either late in 2024 or sometime in 2025, somewhere between 207 and 240. So I'll just say up in this range, you're going to get a move up there. And that's probably going to be a sell zone though. Again, this retrace enough. This is probably A or 1. So I would be looking for a C wave or third wave down here to 117. And so I'd be looking at it like this. And there's a gap down here at 72 bucks. So potentially the whole thing looks like this. And this right here, just right here, this move right here is definitely bullish, I think, overall. Because if this was a move that was going to be the next impulse, I would want to see an impulse move, impulse wave here, and we're not getting that. It's kind of a corrective move. So again, you're going to get this retracement more than likely. Maybe there's some gaps up here. I don't know. You got some gaps. I do see a gap here at 198. And then you got this big gap up here at 243. I would say 243 is likely going to hit. So I think it's fine to be bullish here, but just know that when it gets up in this area, it's a sell. Down to here. And this will likely happen. It could happen over the next couple of months, to be honest. But, yeah, it's hard to say when, I guess. Let's see, February, that's the COVID crash. This is about 4 years and 10 months. So take about half of that. I would probably say sometime in 2026 it hits down here. So that's it for Boeing. Bullish, probably short term, but overall it's a sell. QQQ. I'm bullish on this. After hours up. It had a chance right here. So we had this second wave right here. And potentially a third wave. Came all the way to the 0.5 fib. And then it had this move down. It looked like it had a chance to be the start of a move down. But then this broke the high. So overall, this would have to be the start of the next first wave. And it's already retraced so much. So like I've been talking about, I think that this is ready to retrace more than likely. The bearish part of it is that you have not reclaimed the 20 or the 50. You still got the 200 down here. But standard deviations, you're at the bottom of the range. It's probably ready to retrace up here to at least 474. Tesla, put the video out. I said I was 60-40 bullish. You can watch that video. I'm not going to do it again. Nvidia, I'm super bullish on. It broke this move. It was going to be 5 waves. I would wanted to see this, but it went way higher than that. I saw some very, very bullish options coming in above the ask. So I think that Nvidia is ready to retrace to at least 114. And what else do we got here? Let's look at SPY. And then SPY. Let's see where it's at. It is still below the 20 and the 50. You have the 200 all the way down here. But I think it's probably ready to start retracing as well. Didn't really look at this today, but same situation as QQQ. Look at this. You get 1, 2, 3, 4 into the first wave. It probably bottomed here short term. So that means I'm looking for a minimum of like 552. Potentially new highs coming, but 552 to 558 at least. Let's look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin, nice move. And this had a very bullish setup. I love this setup because this is an expanded flat. And this is like a first wave or an ABC move. So A, probably going to go up here all the way to at least 67,000 is what I'm thinking. So 67,000 on Bitcoin, potentially. But it's not out of the woods yet. You have a lot of moving averages around there. You have the 50 at 60. You have 59. So it does need to get above these. We'll see. But I wouldn't be surprised if it hit 67,000 based on this move right here. And what would that end up being? We could be looking at a 333 on Bitcoin too. So it could be something like that is what it's looking like to me. So basically down, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. So let's draw a parallel line here. And parallel line. So maybe even 69,000. So this could be W, X, Y, double X, Z. Somewhere down here. So that's kind of what I think, and that's what I'm thinking on Mara as well. I think we're probably going to get a move up, and then a move even to a lower low. But again, this structure right here is still super bullish. And it still can be a fourth wave. That's the crazy part about this. I had my count as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's only retraced from the second wave. It's only retraced basically to the 2.23 fib. Comes down here to 44,000. That's still bullish to me. So Bitcoin looks great. In the miners, if this goes to 110,000, the miners are going to go to 45.50. Mara, I've already gone over this a bunch, but Mara is the exact same pattern. But I think that this has a chance to happen right here. This is potentially still A, B, C like that. But the whole thing is like that. So I think this will hit 11 bucks at some point. But I think it has a chance to go all the way up here to 19, 20 bucks first. So we'll see if that's right or not. Let's go over Google. Google had a down day. I don't know what the news was, but this is what I was expecting in previous videos. I have this as a wave 4. So 1, 2, let's look at moving averages. And it's below all moving averages now. So that's pretty bearish overall. But I think that 5 waves is about finished here. So Google has potential to start bouncing soon. Let's look on the weekly. I don't know. It's pretty bearish though. It's below all moving averages. So by the end of the week, I want to see this finish above 154. If it can do that by the end of the week, then it pretty much saves it. Yeah, 154, and then I want to see it get above 157 for the daily. So I would suspect that it's going to start bouncing here soon. Pretty big move from top to bottom. I don't know what's going on with the DOJ situation. Haven't been following that much. But yeah, it's oversold on the daily chart as well. Google is going to bounce here soon. Probably back to like high 160s. Be surprised if it keeps on going down. Apple. Apple looks pretty bullish. But it's below all these moving averages, though. We have the 200 down here. It looks like 5 waves is finished. So same thing with pretty much all the stocks. Wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, wave 4, wave 5. It's going to make a C wave, in my opinion. This looks like a 5-wave move. So I think you could see a double bottom, maybe even a lower low on Apple. Something like that later into the year. The dollar. Oh, the dollar's starting to come back a little bit. Minimum target 104.32, max target 112. Again, A, B, C. On the shorter time frame, A, B, C. That. But you know what? I don't think this is finished. Or it might be. If it comes down here to the downside over the next couple of weeks, 99 to 100 is possible before we get this bounce. Something is going to cause money to flow into the dollar, though, soon. This is not going to keep on going down. Money should be flowing into the dollar, and that's going to be bearish for equities. And that's why I have like Tesla going down to 160. I have SoFi going to 550. All those combined are bearish. So I'm going to leave it at that for this video. Leave me a comment, like, subscribe if you like the content. Join if you want to support the channel. It's $3 a month. And I will start doing members only videos sometime in the near future. I got to get more members though first. If I do a members only video and I only have 5 or 10 people, then I guess that's worth it for them. And maybe more people will join. But anyway, hit the join button if you want to do that. You can also donate, buy me a coffee on the homepage. The link's on the homepage. And if you want to explore like one-on-one lessons, if you're wondering how I do my technical analysis, if you want to learn more in depth, then feel free to email me. I'll leave the email in the comments. That's it. I'll talk to you soon. Good luck.